You guys don't need an introduction. We're finishing the mask from last time. Let's go, chop chop. Oh, too much. And after painting the feathers, my hands looked like I just committed some vicious crimes. And after that, I took a couple pictures just to make sure the front looked okay. Mainly because I was going to put it together with tacky glue, and that would be hard to replace and make different. But I would also make a back piece for my head, so that would also look different as well. But the back piece for my head is just a bunch of fabrics that I sewn together ruggishly and really fastly. There was really nothing to it. I just put it around the back of my head, see if it went well, and if it did, I just roughly glued on and sewed it together the best way I could to see if it would fit. Anyways, it didn't really matter if it looked good or not, because in the future, later future, it will all be covered in fur. And for this, I actually used 2 different types of fur. Actually, later I used 3. One is like a speckled fur that has a weird gradient on it that I just entwined in beneath the fur. And another is a smaller, short-haired fur that's just white, which I'm using right now. And the one I used is one big fluffy sheet that I used around the middle part, which was also with the speckled one. And yeah, what I'm doing here is something strange. It worked out in the end, but I was just experimenting because I had no idea what I was doing. So I got dye, pearlescent powders, and all this kind of stuff, then just mixed them all together to make a dye that was goldish. It worked, and it gave a back, and it gave like kind of like a marouge back. I'm just saying random colors. It gave a nice background to the pigment powders and all the stuff that I'm putting on it. It's still a little bit fluffy, but not as fluffy. Just know that if you're going to try this technique. And with the fur, the very long fur that I'm using, and also the speckled fur, I'm doing a type of scaled fur technique where you make little imprints of scales into the back of the fur and you individually cut them out instead of putting the whole entire piece of fur there. I chose this technique because I wanted it to be fluffy, kind of, because I wanted to start working with fur so that way I can make stuffed animals, but I also just didn't want to make it easy on me, so I decided to make myself cut out individual pieces absolutely everywhere. So I cut them out with scissors. Eventually I cut them out with razor blades because it made it easier. So yeah, I started off with small ones and then I got to bigger ones at the top. And that is all that I'm doing in this video. As you can see the little different pieces of fur entwined into the other pieces, and I'm deciding not to make the rest yet. I'll probably post all that on my TikTok. The name of my TikTok's in the comment section or in the description, wherever I decide to put it today. And yeah, sorry this video took a bit to come out. Yeah, but anyways, this took a long time to make, so please subscribe. It would be really, we're almost at 700 subscribers, and that would be a big thing to hit there. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And along with all this stuff, the back, of course, is not done, and I will fill that up with fur later. The cheeks, I want to give those fur and put more feathers on there. And I want to fix the jaw a bit more. I can still open my mouth, it's just harder to do it. So I'm probably going to fix that because it sometimes works, sometimes doesn't. I'll fix it later. I'm also going to put, what else am I gonna do this? I'm gonna put little horns on the back of it, little tiny ones, because that's what Chinese dragons have. And I'm just gonna keep adding more onto this, keep adding. And there's more secretive things going on my TikTok, so to be completely honest, a lot of things are gonna go on there. So if you really want more content from me, I would suggest going there. I usually post like 3 times a month on there, so if you want extra content, go there. And next month, or the month I'm in right now, after this video or whatever, I'm gonna focus on posting only the winners prizes from the art challenge. And so yeah, those are coming up. I'm gonna start from 3rd place up to 1st place, and yeah. And I'm also going to try to make at least 1 animation next month, and I'm obviously not going to be posting regular videos because of that. That's probably all I'm going to post next month. So, if you don't like that content, then I'd suggest going to my TikTok, because I probably will have enough time to post on there every day, most likely. Anyways, I hope you guys have a nice day, and goodbye! Oh yeah, I also forgot, parts of this can glow. It's not as good as I thought it would be, but I'm probably going to fix it later in time, so don't worry.